Hey guys, James here today and welcome to another Sims 4 tutorial. Now, in my latest house building video, Tarquin Estate, which of course you can see in the link down below, hashtag plug, a lot of people asked where I got certain objects and if they were custom content. Firstly, there is no custom content in this house whatsoever, and those items that people are questioning about were these large lights which you may recognize from The Sims 3, and also these paintings on the wall which you can't normally buy within the game. They just aren't in the catalog. Like, I can't even clone them. It will not let me clone them at all, because they're not actually in the catalog until you enter a certain cheat. And that cheat, which is quite easy to enter, is just hold down the Control, Shift, and C buttons, type in bb.show hidden objects, hit enter, and now you have a whole bunch of new things in your catalog. For example, if I go into the lighting category, click on miscellaneous, you will now see all of the invisible lights. These are the lights, all these ones here, that once you go into live mode, they will no longer be visible. You can only see these lights in build and buy mode. And let me tell you, they are not the brightest things in the world. They will not light up your entire room. They're actually quite dim. I've only used them. You'll see how I've used them. I've used them to lighten up some of these cabinets around here. So I've used them to light up certain faces of objects. So if I remove these, you'll see the difference like that. So you can see it's quite dark in that sort of section of the kitchen. So what I did was I just added in these few lights, and you can see it lights up the walls a little bit. But look how many I added. They're actually not that bright, so I don't believe you could light up an entire room with them. At least not adequately without adding tons of them. So basically I just use them as sort of accent lights to fill in otherwise dark areas. So I have the main sort of room lights up the top, a couple of sort of ambient lights around the side, and then I've used these to lighten up the sort of dark areas in certain rooms. And they work really well for that, but not as a primary light source. Now, these other items here, I actually just found when I was going through the catalog. I believe they are just in decor. And then in, I think they're miscellaneous actually. So you'll see a whole bunch of new items that you can't buy. Usually you find them throughout the game. So that's like a mounted salmon. So you can get all the mounted fish, all of the sort of frogs you can buy in here, all the sort of collectibles, all that kind of awesome stuff, including some extra paintings that you may not have seen in the catalog before. There's some here, and a lot of these have different variations. If you look, there's all different patterns, which is really, really cool. And that's something I'm definitely going to be using in future builds because there's so many more paintings this way. I wish, see, like these have completely different paintings on each swatch. I wish that the default paintings in the actual catalog had those. Here are the ones I used over there, as you can see. Which these are also all sort of emotional based paintings. Well, maybe not all of them, some of them. These ones are focusing, these ones were also focusing. So also be aware of that. Here's another one over here. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff that you can't normally buy. That's that one there. And then the other color was this pretty cool one. If I could find somewhere to put it. I don't have anywhere to put it. That's a shame. I wonder if I can just recolor that one. No, it will not let me recolor it because it's not a real item. Let's just put that over there. I just want to show you this one because it looks cool. There it is. Yeah, so that's how you can get sort of extra items that you might not be able to otherwise get without playing the game to its full extent. So that is where I got those items for in this build. And if you're interested in getting them, it's really, really easy. Just enter the cheat and there are all those extra items in the catalog. Of course, there's a load of other stuff in other categories as well. As you go around, not in Kerns, but as you go around, you'll see other items that were previously hidden. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this tutorial. I will see you next time and have an awesome day.